Hello, friends. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. Today's daily devotion is for April the 11th, and the following scriptures includes Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 14 through chapter 21, verse 23. Psalm 44, verse 9 through verse 16. Proverbs 10, verse 31 and verse 32, Luke 9, verses 23 through 45. And our focus point for today is going to be Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Then he said to them all, "If anyone wants to come with me, he must deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me." If you want to follow Jesus, Jesus is saying these are the three things that we must do. Deny ourselves, take up our cross daily, and follow him. Most people, anything that's valuable to them, they are willing to pay a price, regardless of how much it may be. Maybe something valuable to you is your home. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting for a long time. Maybe it's shoes, a beautiful dress, the latest game is out, the new Nike shoes are out. Some people will pay a high price for that. I've seen commercials or the news program where people are standing outside lined up for new tennis shoes. Or we've all seen at Christmas time, seen the news at Christmas time, and people are lined up outside to get the newest game or the iPhone. Those people, they're willing to make that sacrifice. It's something they're willing to pay a high price for. God is asking us to pay a high price and to deny ourselves. Put our fleshly desires to the side, but to seek after him and take on his desires, to accept his cross, and to follow him. Instead of doing what we want to do all the time, no matter what, but to do what Christ wants us to do. Following Christ and carrying our cross is imitating God. Have you ever seen a child imitate their parents? They do what they see being done, and they say what they hear. That's the way we should be. We should imitate God. We should take up our cross daily and imitate him. Be more like Christ. Deny ourselves. Put our desires to the side and to seek after God. But I'll tell you, in the long run, when you really become intertwined with the Lord and you fully take hold and take grasp of your intimate relationship that you have with Jesus, his desires will become your desires because he gives us a free will. So yes, we can make up our own mind. We can make decisions for ourselves and decide to do this or to do that. But the more that we're entwined with him and the more that we're in love with him and want to be obedient towards him and his word, then our desires will change and they'll become God's desires. And we won't have to deny ourselves like we used to because we want the same things that God wants. And that's a huge difference that I can testify to, that since I've changed my life around for the best, that my desires at one point were not my desires at all. They were all His desires. But the more I spent time with Him, reading in His Word, and to see the life that He has chosen for me compared to the life that I had chose for myself, it far outweighs the choices that I had made on my own. And I'm ever so grateful that I decided to deny myself, to take up this cross and to follow Him. And so for that, I'll always be grateful. And for that, my desire has become the desire that He had for me. And my desire is to always follow Him, no matter what. Continue to think about that, my friend. That's the challenge for today. What are your desires that you have in your heart? Are they the same desires that God has for you? What would your life look like if you made a decision to deny yourself and follow Christ? Or what would your life look like if you decide to chase harder after God? If you decide to spend more time with Him and read His Word more and just dive full force, would your life look different than it does now if you were to do more and to learn more about Him? Be blessed, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.